Lily. It's just, we just have to make sure that Lily.
Esteemed colleagues and fellow members of Phi Beta Kappa, we are assembled for the purpose of receiving into the membership of our society certain persons who, having been duly elected, by the chapter, desire to be admitted to its privileges and undertake its responsibilities. The guide will present the candidates.
Madam President, members of Phi Beta Kappa and friends, it is my honor to present the following persons who, agreeably to our invitation, here present themselves for initiation.
To you who have been elected to the membership in course, in accordance with the rules of this chapter and in consequence of our good opinion of your intellectual and moral character, supported by your record of high attainment to the college, you have been selected as worthy of becoming members of Phi Beta Kappa. Your names have been submitted to the scrutiny of the constitutional electors of the chapter and have met with their approval. You have been formally notified of your election, and by your presence here, you signify your desire to be enrolled as members of this ancient and honorable society. Therefore, I now inquire, do you solemnly promise that you will be true and faithful to Phi Beta Kappa, uphold its standards, obey its laws, and seek to reflect credit upon your affiliation with this venerable fellowship of learners? Please be seated. The chapter secretary, Dr. Philip Stone, will call the roll.
I ask each member to stand as I call your name and come forward while a resident member of the chapter reads a citation on your behalf. Then you should sign the roll and we will present you with your key and your certificate. After that, you may return to your seat and relax. I would ask the audience to refrain from applauding until all members have been recognized. And I would also ask if you have one of those devices that makes noise in your pocket, now would be a good time to make sure that it's not going to make any noise. All right. We have two members of the class of 2021 who were elected this fall. They are not with us, but I do want to recognize that we will at some point hopefully induct the class of 2021, Megan Marie Dunn and Lawson Wolf Giles. From the class of 2022, Ole Hoyland Berg, citation by Andrew Green.
Ole Hoyland Berg is a finance and economics double major with a minor in accounting. At Wofford, he has been a member of the men's soccer team, winning the Commissioner's Medal and being named to the 2019 and 20 All-Southern Conference academic team. He was a portfolio manager for the James Atkins Student Managed Investment Fund and received the Hip Holloway Scholarship. Following graduation, Ole plans to return to Norway, where he will be working as an investment banking analyst for one of the leading investment banks in Scandinavia. He plans eventually to pursue his MBA. Congratulations.
Blair Whitfield Brawley, citation by Natalie Spivey.
Blair Whitfield Brawley is a biology major with minors in mathematics and physics. At Wofford, she has been a member and officer in Delta Delta Delta, as well as a peer tutor in biology, chemistry, mathematics, and physics. She received the DeWitt L. Harper Health Scholarship and conducted biochemical undergraduate research with Dr. Raman Radfar during her junior year through a funded research program. She completed the Schools for International Training Global Health and Human Rights program in Kenya during the fall of 2021 semester. Following graduation, she will attend medical school at the University of Tennessee and aspires to be a family physician or an OBGYN. Congratulations.
Our next inductee is also in absentia, Alfie Reagan Brownless, citation by Boyce Lawton.
Alfie Louise Reagan Brownless is a biology and mathematics major with a concentration in applied mathematics. At Wofford, she has been a member of Delta 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 and the Wofford Concert Band and Pep Band. She received the Dobbs and Leonard scholarships. She conducted research on quantifying partisan fairness and gerrymandering in the summer of 2021 with Dr. Katya, and conducted research in the fall of 2021 with Dr. Marchberger. Alfie completed her coursework in the interim term, and she plans to attend graduate school to obtain a PhD in applied math, specializing in biomathematics.
Savannah Logan Bryant, citation by Boyce Lawton.
Savannah Logan Bryant is a mathematics and computer science major. At Wofford, she was a member of Kappa Alpha Theta, a Bonner Scholar, and a member of the Goldtones. She has been a volunteer with the United Way's Financial Opportunity Center, was a mentor for the ICANN Spartanburg Mentorship Program, and a math lab tutor. She interned in an investment firm and participated in faculty-student research. Following graduation, Savannah plans to work as an analyst for an investment firm in Charlotte.
Joanna Nicole Burgess, citation by Tim Brown.
Joanna Burgess is a physics and theater major. At Wofford, she has been a member and president of Alpha Psi Omega Theater Honor Society and a teaching assistant for the physics department, where she has used the department's telescope to take series of photographs or pictures of the moon and planets. She has been in numerous plays at Wofford and has been involved in lighting and set design for most of them. She has received a Richardson Art Scholar Award as well as a DeWitt Harper Scholarship. Following graduation, Joanna would like to work as a set and lighting designer for a local theater and to act. Eventually, she will pursue a career as a physician.
Harrison Grady Chase, citation by Natalie Spivey.
Harrison Grady Chase is a biology major with a minor in business. At Wofford, he has been a resident assistant, a member of the Alpha Epsilon Delta National Health Pre-Professional Honor Society, participated in Leadership Wofford, and received an academic minor award in his business minor. He was named Overnight Host of the Year by the Admissions Office and RA of the Semester by Residence Life. He received a Benjamin Wofford Scholarship, a Lancaster Family Scholarship, and band and vocal scholarships. He founded and led the Spartan Dogs, a Spartan race team, and was worship leader in RUF and in Summit Church. After graduation, he will attend medical school at the Wake Forest School of Medicine with plans to become a physician.
Grace Helen Cutter, citation by Tim Brown.
Grace Helen Cutter is majoring in Chinese and mathematics and French and Francophone studies. At Wofford, she has been a member of Mu Beta Psi, Pi Mu Epsilon Mathematics Honor Society, and the National Chinese Honor Society. She has been involved in Star Talk and conducted research in mathematics and numbers theory and prime numbers during the summers. She has tutored in French, Chinese, and math her entire time at Wofford. Following graduation, Grace will be working as a technical solutions engineer for a medical software company. She plans to become a data scientist.
Ethan John de Blasio, citation by Robert Harris.
Ethan John de Blasio is a chemistry major with a minor in computer science. At Wofford, he was a tutor and teaching assistant in several chemistry courses. He received the Caffin, Lofton, and Foster scholarships, as well as a Wofford First Generation Scholarship. This spring, he was named the Western Carolinas American Chemical Society Outstanding Chemistry Major. Ethan conducted undergraduate research over 3 summers with Dr. Ivy and myself. He has been an active member and officer in Alpha Phi Omega and was president of the Wofford Fly Fishing Club. Following graduation, he will continue as a medical scribe and as a volunteer with the Carpenter's Table, and plans to apply to medical school next year.
Brianna Charmaine Dogan, citation by Natalie Spivey.
Brianna Dogan is a biology major with a concentration in neuroscience, a Gateway Scholar and vice president of Beta 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 Biology Honor Society. She has been a member of the Wofford Women of Color and president of Amnesty International. She has been a research assistant at the St. Luke's Free Medical Clinic and an ICANN mentor. A Bonner Scholar, she also held the Penny Koger Memorial Scholarship. Following graduation, Brianna will work as a research assistant in a neuroscience lab at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill for a year before attending graduate school.
Braden Jeffrey Dowdy, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Braden Jeffrey Dowdy is a business economics and government major with a concentration in American politics, a Bonner Scholar, orientation staff member and leader, and a Wofford ambassador. He served for 3 years as a peer tutor in the Department of Economics and the Department of Accounting, Business, and Finance. A member of Pi Sigma Alpha Government Honor Society, he has been a member of Campus Outreach and was a freshman delegate on Campus Union. He has been a member of several intramural teams. Following graduation, Braden plans to get married and will work with Campus Outreach in Lima, Peru.
Olivia Jewel Free, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Olivia Jewel Free is a Spanish and sociology and anthropology major with a concentration in medicine and the liberal arts. A Bonner Scholar, she has been a member of the leadership team and has volunteered at several Spartanburg locations. Olivia has been a student worker in the Wellness Center, a student researcher for the JEDI Committee, a blogger for the Office of International Programs, and a member of Campus Outreach and Wofford Wesley. Olivia was also a member of the Gateway Scholars Program. Following graduation, Olivia will attend Emory University to obtain a Master of Public Health in Behavioral, Social, and Health Education Sciences.
Grace Elizabeth Gelkin, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Completely forgot I was back up here. Grace Elizabeth Gelkin is a Spanish major with minors in business and sociology and anthropology and a concentration in Latin American and Caribbean studies. A member of Kappa Delta, she has been an Old Gold and Black staff writer, founder of Woco Connecta, co-founder of Seed LLC, and head of operations of She's Here campaign. Following graduation, Grace will work with the Lamb Institute, an organization that she has been volunteering with since the 7th grade. She will be handling their marketing and running the child sponsorship program in the U.S., but will travel to Honduras throughout the year.
Charles Haynes Graff, citation by Natalie Spivey.
Charles Haynes Graff is a biology major. At Wofford, he has been a RUF ministry team member, a writing center tutor, and a member of the orientation staff. A Helmus Poetry Contest winner, Haynes enjoys backpacking, writing poetry, and whitewater rafting. Following graduation, he will attend the University of South Carolina School of Medicine in Greenville with plans to become a physician.
Aaliyah Ray Harris, citation by Carol Wilson.
Leah Ray Harris is majoring in English and sociology and anthropology. A member of the women's basketball team, she was a member of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee and a member of the Southern Conference All-Academic Team. She has been a member and treasurer of the Wofford Women of Color, a member of the Black Student Alliance. She was a student researcher on the Acknowledging Our Past project. She was named to the Presidential Seminar and has been a member of the Pre-Law Society. Following graduation, Aaliyah will attend law school at The Ohio State University with a full scholarship. She is interested in criminal justice reform and education policy, specifically the school-to-prison pipeline, and plans to use her law degree to act as an advocate.
Chandler Noah Husky, whose citation I will read. Chandler Noah Husky is an international affairs major with a minor in government and a concentration in Middle Eastern North African studies. A member of Kappa Sigma, he has participated in ROTC, where he has been the battalion executive officer and physical training cadet in charge. He is a distinguished military graduate and will be commissioned tomorrow. He received the Southern Guards Battalion Leadership Award. Following graduation, Chandler will attend the University of South Carolina School of Law and serve as an officer in the South Carolina National Guard. Congratulations. Kate Reed Inabinet, citation by Catherine Steinmetz.
Kate Reed Inabinet is a psychology major with a concentration in neuroscience. At Wofford, she was a member of Campus Outreach, a teacher's assistant for 2 different classes, psychological research methods and biological psychology, a volunteer at Arch Arcadia After School Program, a volunteer at Haltar Equine Assisted Services. She was awarded with the James E. Seegers Jr. Endowed Scholarship by the Psychology Department. After graduation, Kate Reed plans to move to Franklin, North Carolina, where she will start her own professional organizing business, Haven Spaces Organizational Company.
Ella Grace Jarrett, citation by Carol Wilson.
Ella Grace Jarrett is majoring in Spanish and sociology and anthropology. A member and officer in Kappa Alpha Theta, she has volunteered at the Spartanburg Opportunity Center, Cleveland Academy of Leadership, and Mary H. Wright Elementary. She was a recipient of the Launch Entrepreneurship Scholarship and served on the Leadership Committee. She has conducted research on the back of the college neighborhood, as well as research with the Spartanburg City Planning Department. She has been a member of the Reformed University Fellowship, as well as a participant in the Presidential Seminar. Following graduation, she plans to marry and work in the nonprofit sector.
Anaya Elizabeth Kaltz, citation by Robert Harris.
Anaya Elizabeth Kautz is a physics major with minors in environmental studies and mathematics. She has been a tutor and a teaching assistant for the physics department, a member of orientation staff, and of campus outreach. Her interests include tennis, puzzles, concerts, and environmental activism. Following graduation, Anaya plans to work full-time with Campus Outreach's LEAD program, a Christian ministry to college students overseas.
Ann Darby Keating, citation by Philip Stone. Ann Darby Keating is a government major with a minor in accounting. She is a member of Kappa Alpha Theta and was vice president of Panhellenic. She has been a resident assistant and was the head RA for Marsh and Carlisle. She was the RA of the year in 2020-2021. She's been a member of the Political Science Honor Society Pi Sigma Alpha and attended Leadership Wofford. She has been an Irish dancer at Ballet Spartanburg since she was 7. Following graduation, she will be attending Regent University School of Law with a full scholarship. She hopes to work as an attorney in child advocacy, specifically in foster and adoptive care. Brendan Scott McNeil, citation by Natalie Spivey.
Brendan McNeil is a biology major with a mathematics minor. A member and officer in Kappa Sigma, he has also been in Alpha Phi Omega service fraternity. He has been a peer tutor and a teaching assistant in organic chemistry. He received the DeWitt L. Harper and Benjamin Wofford scholarships. He has been an orientation staff leader, a Wofford ambassador, and a member of the Reformed University Fellowship. Following graduation, he will attend medical school at the Medical University of South Carolina.
Ayana Meeks, citation by Boyce Lawton.
Ayana Rebria Meeks is a biology major. She is the recipient of the W. Carl Walsh, Dr. and Mrs. George Price, and Palmetto Fellows scholarships. She has been a member of Reformed University Fellowship and Wofford Women of Color. Following graduation, Ayana plans to take a gap year to gain work experience in the medical field as a medical scribe. After that, she plans to apply to medical school.
Laura Elizabeth Mitchell, citation by Robert Harris.
Laura Elizabeth Mitchell is a chemistry major with a vocal performance minor. She has been a member and president of Mu Beta Psi honorary music fraternity, of Alpha Phi Omega service fraternity, and of Delta 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 sorority. She has taken part in several musical performance groups at Wofford. She has been an emergency medical scribe since February of 2020 and took over the role of chief medical scribe in 2021. Following graduation, she plans to attend medical school with plans of becoming a surgeon.
Emily Kathleen Moore, citation by Boyce Lawton.
Emily Kathleen Moore is a biology and computer science major with an emphasis in computational science. At Wofford, she has been a member of Delta Delta Delta, where she served as vice president of chapter programming and development. She was a member of Panhellenic Executive Council, serving as vice president of programming. Following graduation, Emily will become a software engineer at the Greenwood Genetics Center in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Kendall Joe Owens, citation by Carol Wilson.
Kendall Joe Owens is majoring in English with a minor in art history. She has been a tutor in the Writing Center, a presenter at the college's Conference on Gender, and a Helmus Award winner in fiction. She has held the Wood and Melton Scholarships. A publishing assistant in Spartanburg's Hub City Press, she is listed as the published proofreader on the copyright pages of 6 books, with 2 more forthcoming. After graduation, she will attend the Denver Publishing Institute Summer 2022 program. She aspires to work at a press as an editor or a publisher.
Sarah Lindsay Peak, citation by Tim Brown.
Sarah Lindsay Peak is an environmental studies and sociology and anthropology major. She has been a member of the college's Sustainability Master Planning Committee and has been co-managing editor of the Old Gold and Black. One of her stories won 3rd place at the 2020 South Carolina Press Association's Collegiate Awards. She was one of the leaders of the Chefs Club at Cleveland Academy of Leadership, volunteered at Spartanburg Housing Authority Homework Club, and was a student farmer at Hub City Farmers Market Urban Farm. Immediately after graduation, Sarah will participate in a 10-day sustainability program in Copenhagen, Denmark, and then spend her 5th summer at Gravett Camp and Conference Center as the art director and the assistant healthcare supervisor. She plans to live in Spartanburg and do nonprofit work.
Elena Lutz Polanco, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Elena Luz Polanco is an art history, studio art, and sociology and anthropology major, a member of the women's basketball team. She served as co-president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. She received a Southern Conference Academic Award and was named to the Presidential Seminar. She has been a member and vice president of the Wofford Asian and Pacific Islander Organization and was a member of Wofford's COVID-19 student response team. Following graduation, Elena plans to start her own business in the basketball industry.
Elizabeth Colleen Ropp, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Elizabeth Colleen Ropp is a business economics and government major with a minor in piano performance. A member of the cross country and track team, she received the Southern Conference Commissioner's Medal. She has been a member of Kappa Alpha Theta, Reformed University Fellowship, and Pi Sigma Alpha Political Science Honor Society. After graduation, Elizabeth will spend the summer in Washington, D.C. as a program advisor for the Business and Government Relations track through the Fund for American Studies. At the conclusion of the summer, she will work as a legal assistant in Winston-Salem before attending law school next year. Congratulations.
Joellen Harris Sargent, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Joellen Harris Sargent is majoring in biology. Joellen is a member of Kappa Delta and has been a member of Campus Outreach. A member of ROTC at Wofford, she has been the Command Sergeant Major and Sponsorship Cadet in Charge. She is a distinguished military graduate, received a Department of the Army Superior Cadet Citation, the Reserve Officers Association Silver Award, National Defense Transportation Association Award, among other honors. After graduation, Joellen will attend the Doctor of Physical Therapy program at Belmont University.
Slayton Abigail Renee Schneider, citation by Andrew Green.
Slayton Abigail Renee Schneider is a finance major with minors in business and music. She has been a member of Kappa Delta and has served in various leadership positions. She was a member of Reformed University Fellowship. She was managing partner of the James Atkins Student Managed Investment Fund, a Wofford ambassador, and an orientation staff member. She has held Benjamin Wofford, Holloway, Bell Ringer, and Wofford Singer scholarships. After graduation, Slayton will be a Reformed University Fellowship intern at Wake Forest University.
Parker Bradham Soulsby, citation by Catherine Steinmetz.
Parker Bradham Soulsby is a psychology major with a music minor. She's been a member of Delta 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 and was a member and president of the Psychology Kingdom. She has been a member of the WOCO Band, Nitty Gritty, and WOCO Give, and she has held a Gilman Scholarship. Following graduation, Parker will teach English in Thailand for a year and then will pursue graduate school in psychology.
James Benjamin Stevens, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
James Benjamin Stevens is an accounting, finance, and Spanish major. He conducted summer research with Drs. Dinkins and Barbas Roden, was a JEDI research associate, a member of the James Atkins Student Managed Investment Fund as alternative portfolios manager. He served as a peer tutor in Spanish, accounting, finance, and statistics, the president of the Pre-Law Society, a member of the orientation staff, an Old Gold and Black staff writer, and a tutor mentor at Arcadia Elementary and Meeting Street Academy. He was the chief junior marshal at the 2021 commencement. He has held Benjamin Wofford, Mary G. Webster, and the South Carolina Association of CPA scholarships. Following graduation, Jay will work as an auditor in Charlotte before eventually returning to graduate school in finance or accounting with hopes of returning to the academy. And with any luck for Wofford, it will be with us.
Avery Elizabeth Volker, citation by Carol Wilson.
Avery Elizabeth Volker is majoring in English and history with a minor in art history. She was a member of the orientation staff, of Wofford Live, and of Reformed University Fellowship. She participated in the presidential seminar and presented at Wofford's Conference on Gender. Following graduation, Avery will work as an editor for Integrity Risk International in Washington, D.C., beginning in June.
Nicholas Anthony Wardrop, citation by Tim Brown.
Nicholas Anthony Wardrop is an international affairs and Spanish major with a minor in philosophy. He has been a member and president of the WOCO Band, a member and officer of Mu Beta Psi National Honorary Music Fraternity. He will travel to Copenhagen after graduation to study the city from a sustainability perspective. After that, Nicholas will pursue a master's degree in city and regional planning at the University of Memphis with hope of becoming a city manager.
Andrew Jordan White, citation by Robert Harris.
Andrew Jordan White is a physics major with mathematics minor. A member of Kappa Sigma fraternity, he has been a teaching assistant and tutor for the physics department and a peer tutor in mathematics. He received an American Association of Physicists in Medicine summer fellowship and completed a medical research fellowship at Duke University that aimed to fill an important gap in quality assurance of cancer treatment procedures utilizing ionizing radiation. After graduation, Andrew will pursue a PhD in medical physics from the University of Wisconsin, where he has a full tuition and stipend research appointment.
Wade Wood, in absentia, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Wade Wood is an environmental studies major with a business minor. A Charles E. Daniels Scholar, she conducted student research in the summer of 2021. She was the outreach intern for the Environmental Studies Department, performed in Wofford Theater, and was co-president of Pause for a Cause. In June, Wade will be assisting Dr. Jennifer Bradham with environmental research in Brazil. After that, she hopes to work in outdoor recreation or environmental conservation.
And from the class of 2023, Brady Michael Wolf, citation by Tim Brown.
Brady Michael Wolf is a biology and religion major with a concentration in medicine and the liberal arts. He is the founder of Interfaith Young Adults, a member of Wofford Activities Council and Orientation staff, and a member of the Wofford Asian and Pacific Islander Organization. He holds Daniel and Lancaster scholarships. He has been an organic chemistry and genetics tutor and teaching assistant, a club soccer player, and a volunteer at St. Luke's Free Medical Clinic. He is a marshal at the 2022 commencement. After graduation in 2023, he plans to attend medical school.
Will you join me in congratulating these newest members of Phi Beta Kappa?
Dr. Dwayne Pruitt will now present a brief historical statement about the society.
Phi Beta Kappa was founded at William and Mary on December the 5th of 1776 as a student society devoted to the pursuit of liberal education, intellectual fellowship, and freedom of inquiry. The Alpha chapter was forced to disband when Williamsburg and Yorktown were occupied by the British Army and was not revived until 1851. The society was saved by the continuous operation of other early chapters, notably the ones at Yale, founded in 1780, Harvard, founded in 1781, and Dartmouth was founded in 1787. The National Council of the United Chapters of Phi Beta Kappa was founded in 1883 with 25 chapters. Wofford's formal efforts to obtain a Phi Beta Kappa chapter began in 1930 when President Henry Nelson Snyder, Dr. David Duncan Wallace, and Dr. John West Harris sent the initial report to the Phi Beta Kappa Senate. On January 14, 1941, the charter of Beta Chapter of South Carolina was presented to 5 resident faculty members who already were members of Phi Beta Kappa. This is a most significant date in the college's history, recognizing Wofford's academic quality, its commitment to the arts and sciences, and the achievement and character of its graduates. The Phi Beta Kappa Society exists today primarily to recognize and promote scholastic achievement in the arts and sciences. There are 290 chapters, representing a small percentage of the approximately 3,000 four-year campuses across the United States. Chapters are located at research universities with a strong commitment to the liberal arts and at the most prestigious undergraduate college. Students, your initiation today as members of the Beta Chapter of South Carolina, Phi Beta Kappa, is a recognition of your scholarly achievements in the liberal arts and your potential for future contributions to scholarship and to society at large. Congratulations to you, initiates, and to the family and friends who are with us here today.
Tim Brown will now present an interpretation of the key.
The Phi Beta Kappa key is the society's official insignia and emblem of membership. It is one of the most distinctive emblems in America, especially if you get the paddle-sized version. It was engraved, or the original key, adopted at the first meeting of the society, was a tiny silver square. It was engraved on one side with the letters SP, the initials of the Latin word Societas Philosophiae, Philosophical Society, and on the other side, with the Greek letters Phi Beta Kappa, the initials of the motto Philosophia Bio Kybernetes, love of learning is the guide of life. A pointing finger, an index finger, and the three stars symbolize the ambition of the young founders and the three distinguishing principles of their organization: friendship, morality, and learning. Later, a stem was added to the medal, converting it into a functional pocket watch key. Before the form of the key was standardized in 1917, many variations existed among the society's different chapters. The contemporary gold key incorporates all of the symbols on the original silver key, as well as the society's founding date, December 5th, 1776. The recipient's name, the name of the chapter sheltering college or university, and the year of the recipient's election are engraved on the key to make it personal.
A brief word regarding the ideals of the society. The following is an excerpt from an address by the Chief Justice, Charles Evans Hughes, at the 100th anniversary celebration of the Alpha of Rhode Island. The particular interest of Phi Beta Kappa is in liberal education. Whatever debate there may be as to its exact definition or its prerequisites, it persists as an ideal. Intensive critical study of educational aims and methods has found nothing to take its place. It means the development by careful training of the capacity to appreciate what has been done and thought, the ability to make worthwhile appraisals of achievements, doctrines, theories, and proposals. It is liberal because it emancipates, it signifies freedom from the tyranny of ignorance, and from what is worse, the domination of folly. Learning is not its aim so much as intelligence served by learning. The initiates will rise, please. By election of the chapter and by your assent to its pledge and the placing of your signature in its book, the Society's requirements for initiation are fully satisfied. I, therefore, in the presence of these members of the Society, declare you to be members of the Beta chapter of Phi Beta Kappa in the state of South Carolina. Authorize you to wear its key as a badge and to participate in its meetings. Congratulations. You are now lifetime members in the nation's oldest academic honor society. Be active in its programs and the community alumni associations. Support its endeavors and lofty goals, and be a working advocate for the liberal arts in our society. It is now my pleasure to welcome you as members of the chapter. This concludes the initiation ceremony. We're going to ask that the initiates gather on stage for a group photo. And we ask our guests to move out of the seating area and back into the lobby so that we can reset the space for the next event. Thank you.